To prep my eyelids in order for me to put eyeshadow on, I'm going to be using the NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow base in the shade Skin Tone. I've accidentally deleted the footage of me showing the product, but all products that I'm going to be using in this video will be linked in the description box below with the links of where you can get all products from. And I'm using the end of an eyebrow brush just to scoop out a little bit of product, and I'm going to be applying the product onto my eyelids by using my finger and then blend it in with my finger as well. So yeah, and the reason why I'm showing this palette, which is from LA Splash Cosmetics, and it's in the Midnight Glow Face palette, is because it's got a mirror, and I'm short eye-sighted, so I can't see what I'm doing unless I'm using the mirror. To set the eye base that I've applied onto my eyelids, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Match Perfection Loose Powder in Translucent No. 1, and I'm going to be applying the powder using an eyeshadow brush. The powder, it's one of the makeup items that I bought from Superdrugs from the Rimmel London brand. The second makeup product that I bought from Rimmel is the Rimmel Magnif'eyes £12 eyeshadow palette. Reasons why I bought this palette was because it's got a mixture of mattes and shimmers. It's got a duo brush that has a brush on one end and a sponge on the other end, and it's perfect if I want to do a natural look for an everyday, and if I want to do a smoky-ish eye look, then I can use the palette as well. Also, it's perfect if I want to carry the palette around with me if I want to do some touch-ups to the eyeshadow that I've got on that day. And on the next clip, I'm going to be swatching 3 or 4 colours onto my hands just to see the texture of the eyeshadows. When I swatched the colours, they glide on smoothly, and they're pigmented as well. Here I'm going to be applying my transition shade onto my eyes using a tapered eyeshadow creased brush. And now I'm going to be applying the second eyeshadow using a blending brush. Shadows that's in the palette, which is this rose gold shimmer color. I'm going to be applying that using two methods. The first method, I'm going to be applying it using my finger, and I'm going to be applying it on my eyelid. And then I'm going to be using the brush that came with the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be using the sponge to apply the eyeshadow color onto my other eyelid. Clip, I'm going to be showing you the products that I'm going to be applying onto my eyes, but it's going to be off camera because I want to save a bit more time. The first makeup product I'm going to be applying onto my eyelid or eyelids is the Rimmel Magnif'eyes liquid eyeliner in black in Glamour 1. Following on with the Rimmel Scandalized waterproof eye definer in 001 in intense black. Now for the mascara, I'm going to be applying the Maybelline Falsies waterproof mascara in very black, and for the eyelashes, I'm going to be applying the Eyelure IND 107 volume lashes, and I'm going to be applying that using the Huda Beauty waterproof lash glue. For the primer, I'm going to be applying the Figs and Rouge Satin Soft Blurring Prime and Finishing Fix. Foundation, lightweight and medium coverage, and it is in the semi-matte finish in the shade Vanilla. I'm going to be using my finger to dot the foundation all over my face first. Then I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge to blend it all out. The Revolution Concealer and Define Concealer in C5, and then I'm going to be blending out the concealer using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Makeup Sponge. Concealer, I'm going to be applying the Rimmel Match Perfection loose powder in translucent 1, but to apply it I'm going to be using my eyeshadow brush. To set my foundation, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Match Perfection loose powder in translucent 1, but I'm going to be using a powder brush to apply it. The third item that I bought from Rimmel is the Rimmel Sculpting Highlighter Palette in the shade Coral Glow, and I'm going to be applying the contour powder and the blush powder using a powder brush. However, I'm going to be applying the highlighter that's in the same palette onto my nose using my finger. For my lower lash line, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Eye Definer in 001 in Intense Black. And then I'm going to be using the same transition colour that I have applied on my eyelids. I'm going to be applying it underneath the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Eye Definer just to give it a bit more definition. To add the Maybelline Falsies Waterproof Mascara in Very Black to my lower lash line lashes, just to complete the look. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the brow brush, and I'm going to be using that to apply the MUA Pro Brow Ultimate Eyebrow Kit in the shade Dark. To contour my a jawline and my neck, I'm going to be using the Revolution Ultra Contour palette, and to apply the product I'm going to be using the powder brush. For the lips, I'm going to be applying the Rimmel Provoker Lips in transfer proof lipstick, and it's in 370 Make Your Move. To lock all the makeup in place, I'm going to be using the Revolution, the Big Matte Fix